There's a look at our officials. Jorge Cabrera from Cuba. Henry Sherwin, Henry, and Senor Backnut. Starting five for Bahamas, Jonquel Jones, Leisha Grant, Armbrister. Starting for Bob, well, I didn't get to five. I'm gonna just start over when the game starts.
And for this Barbados team, it's all about their 1-2 punch of Cumberbatch and Athlete. Cumberbatch had 28 points and 10 rebounds yesterday. Athlete had 18 points and 8 rebounds.
Nice entry pass down to Grant. Grant couldn't get it to go. Takes a tumble.
Grant had herself a good game last night as she had a double-double with 10 points and 13 rebounds.
So as promised, Bahamas pressing early. Few folks take a tumble. Cumberbatch, no bueno. Put back Phillips, no good. So handling the rock for the Bahamas. Oh, Armbrister behind the back, excuse me. Armbrister will shoot two.
Armbrister started off slow yesterday, but she got it going in the fourth quarter as she finished the game with 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Foul call on Ruth Gill. Sweeting checks into the ball game, replacing Delancey, who seems to be injured. Sweeting played great off the bench yesterday for the Bahamas.
Didn't score too many points, but she was solid handling the rock.
Armbrister, good. Armbrister's second attempt is good. So Gill to Atherley. Nice lead pass. Phillips looking for Atherley. Atherley penetrates on the left side. Had it stripped away by Armbrister, so it's going to stay with Atherley.
Now let's see if Atherley's going to be aggressive today, as she had some promising moves yesterday.
Cumberbatch, splash.
Cumberbatch, one of the leading scorers in this tournament, as she had 28 points yesterday.
JJ couldn't handle it. Turnover. So here comes Barbados. Barbados is one of those teams that you just feel like if maybe they were together longer, they have more talent than they've been playing to that level. Atherley to Cumberbatch. Heat check. Falta personal. Foul called on Grant.
Cumberbatch showing why she was the leading scorer in that Canadian league as she gets off to a fast start. Cumberbatch and Athley can get it going early. They can keep this Barbados team in the game.
So Cumberbatch made the first. Second is good. So Barbados leading early.
3 shots.
Oh, that's right. I was distracted by the timekeeper. He was making jokes. Good. So JJ across the timeline gets it to Kelly. JJ wants it back in the post. Foul call on Dale Marie Cumberbatch. Her first. Sweeting to Kelly. Oh, Kelly, nice move. Leaves it for JJ. JJ spin cycle. No bueno. Rebota. Cumberbatch. Falta personal. Barbados playing with confidence early.
Definitely a lot more energy I have seen within the 2 games that they have played already.
So Pierre checking in for Grant.
JJ getting an early sub as she played 35 plus minutes yesterday.
So we see Moss early. Athlete handling the rock. Nice cut by Cumberbatch. She's being extremely aggressive today. Athlete tried to save it. Possession goes to the Bahamas. Sweeting handling the rock. She's nice with it. Sweet and low. She's low to the floor. Nice pass. Good. 2 points for Pierre. Wee wee. Knocked away by Kelly. Cumberbatch gets it in the corner. Gill picks it up. Gill gets it to Phillips. Phillips with the pull-up. No good. Cumberbatch with the rebound. The putback. Good. Sweeting. Armbrister goes to the right side. Gets it to Pierre. Kelly. Kelly to Armbrister. Armbrister. The jump shot. No good. Another rebound for Cumberbatch. Athlete pushing it up the floor. Athlete finds Phillips. Right side. Back to Athlete. Athlete sizing up Kelly. Spin move. Oh, nice up and under the left from there. What? Rebound. Armbrister. Armbrister pushes it all the way. Some contact there. Offensive foul called on Armbrister.
Athlete with a nice up and under move, just a little too far from the bucket. But this Barbados team is going to need her to be aggressive the entire game. As she showed she can score, showed us she can score yesterday.
Knowles checking in for Armbrister. Athlete handling the rock. Gets it to Gill, right side of the floor. Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch goes left. The jump shot. Good.
And I think Coach had a meeting with her last night. Said, we cannot win if you do not score.
Sweeting handling the rock. Goes to the right side of the floor. Goes away from the Moss screen. Gets it to Moss in the corner. Moss tries to dump it down inside. Steal. Athlete. Athlete ahead to Phillips. Phillips to Cumberbatch. Thought about it. Knocked away. Gill. I heard the slap from here. Foul on Knowles.
Good start by this Barbados team.
So Coach Mac said they were going to press today, but that press has just created early foul trouble for the Bahamas. Hasn't really disrupted the Barbados offense any.
Let's keep in mind, just winning the game doesn't help them. They need to win by a considerable amount of points because of the point system in case of a tie.
So Barbados playing like they're on a mission today. Up 9-4 early. Delancey handling the rock for the Bahamas. Kelly. Steal. Here comes Gill. Gill on the run. Oh, lots of contact. Block called on Kelly. That's her first. So already 5 team fouls for the Bahamas.
And Rashida, you gotta wonder if this Bahamas team is tired from yesterday's game, as it was a quick turnaround for them.
And if they are, it's certainly justifiable. Had a heck of a game. The game of the tournament in the men and women's tournament was last night between the Bahamas and the Dominican Republic.
Kelly, who played 36 minutes last night.
Gill, no bueno. Gill, second attempt is good. Here comes Delancey, pushing it ahead. Delancey. That's a tough shot. Ran down by Walcott. Delancey. Too strong. Usually takes about a quarter to get the flow of all the names, so bear with me. Jump shot, no bueno. Another foul called, this time on Ashley Moss.
Bahamas definitely coming out flat. Five minutes to go. Bahamas will be shooting on every foul. Let's see if they can capitalize on the free throws.
Thorpe misses the first. Tiffany Thorpe's second attempt is on the way, and it is good. So handling the rock for the Bahamas, Delancey gets it across the timeline, being guarded by Phillips. Gets it on the wing. And Knowles overshot Delancey. So turnover, possession goes to Barbados. Daniel checking into the game. And Portier checking in for Knowles for the Bahamas. Atherley handling the rock. Another foul call on the Bahamas.
They go back to the free throw line.
Seems like they're playing a diamond and one on Cumberbatch. Good.
And that's when you know your offensive juggernaut. If a team plays a box on one on you, or diamond on one, that means you can score.
Good. So JJ checks into the ball game with the Bahamas trailing by 9. They didn't see this coming. So Delancey gets the screen from JJ. JJ with the cut. Oh, move it. Atherley pushing it up the floor. Atherley with the runner. No bueno. Atherley. Coach Mac moving in slow motion over there. Atherley gets it to Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch goes left. Thought about the pull-up J, no good. Daniel on the curl cut. Almost got it to go, didn't. Good hustle by Atherley. Gill on the floor. Atherley picks it up, gets it to Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch to Atherley. The two leaders of this squad. Atherley tries to go baseline. Lost it. Gets it to Daniel. To Thorpe. In the corner. No bueno.
Beautiful ball movement. Thorpe. Gill unable to hit the jump shot. Definitely a good possession, and they was able to move the ball around the horn.
So Harrison checks into the ball game, replacing Pierre. Timeout, Barbados. 13-4 is the advantage over the Bahamas in the early goings.
Coach Mack getting in the grill of her players as she knows the importance of this game. A win could possibly move her on to the medal round.
So looking inside. Oh, big move. Harrison will go to the free throw line. Foul call on Wynn Marie Bowen. First free throw is good.
And Barbados, without the services of the other Bowen today, is actually a starter for the team, starting center for the team. So they're shorthanded today.
Second free throw is good. Cumberbatch to Atherley. Atherley to Thorpe. Thorpe walked right into the trap. And speaking of walking, whistled for the traveling violation. Delancey handling the rock. Gets it on the wing to Portier. Portier to Lewis. Lewis penetrates, try to drop it off for JJ. Not happening. Barbados coach swore that it was his possession. However, that's not how the officials saw it. Lewis short. Atherley boxing out down there. Bowen with the hustle. So Kelly checking into the ball game, replacing Lewis. Oh, Harrison, nice seal. Another foul call on Bowen. That's her second. First free throw is good.
Coach was about to sub Cumberbatch, and he's telling him that she's good. So she wants to play. She came to play today.
She certainly did. Second free throw is good. Daniel to Atherley. Atherley to Daniel. Daniel passed it off of the leg of Portier, so she'll get to take it out on the sideline. Gets it to Atherley. Atherley being guarded by Kelly. Atherley to Thorpe. Thorpe to Atherley. Atherley to Daniel. Daniel gets it to Bowen. Shot clock violation.
So the Bahamas defense starting to pick up, pay dividends.
So Delancey being guarded by Daniel. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly on the right side, penetration. Falta personal called on Thorpe. So Kelly will shoot a couple. Good. So Kelly with one more. The lead is 13-9 in favor of Barbados. 2:47 to go in the opening quarter. Make that 13-10. Kelly makes both free throws. Bahamas in a half-court trap. Daniel gets it, gives it to Cumberbatch. Back to Daniel. Right corner, Cumberbatch penetrates from the wing. Try to get it up. Block shot, move it. Steal, Barbados. Oh, lost the handle. Thought she traveled. No call. Gill to Atherley. Atherley with the pull up. No good. Foul called on Wynne-Marie Bowen. That's her third. So Thorpe replaces Bowen, who already has 3 fouls.
Not good for already depleted Barbados bench.
So Portier will shoot a couple. First one, short. Second free throw is good. So Daniel walks into the trap. Gill able to retrieve it. Here comes the double team again. Atherley picks it up. Left hand lay is good.
She needs to do a lot more of that, as she's quite capable of scoring.
So Portier gets it ahead to Kelly. Down to JJ, too strong. And the putback is good by Harrison. So Atherley to Gill. Gill, cross-court pass to Cumberbatch. Thorpe, no good. Delancey with the rebound. Delancey ahead to Kelly. Kelly with the short jump, no good. Rebound JJ. So Lewis and Sweeting checking into the ball game for the Bahamas. That sub came immediately after the pass went from the right side of the floor to the left side of the floor. Coach Mac wanted a steal in that situation. Immediately went to the bench.
And that's what the pressure is designed to do. Make the offense make a long pass on the opposite side. Ball was definitely in the air for a while.
JJ's second free throw is short. Rebound, Thorpe. Thorpe on the left side of the floor, gets it to Cumberbatch, then goes into the post. Thorpe back to Cumberbatch. Cumberbatch with a jump shot, splash.
Cumberbatch came to work today.
17-13, Barbados. Sweeting lost her footing, drops it off to Kelly. Kelly penetrates, try to get it to JJ. Off JJ's arms, Kelly has it. Looking inside, back to Kelly from a distance, short. JJ rebound, put back, no good. Oh, big move, Harrison in there, getting work done.
And JJ's short and everything. I think she's a little fatigued.
She had a monster game last night, probably the game of the tournament, both male and female.
That's correct. She had 27 points. My correction,
No,
she
23
had
points, 27
23
rebounds.
points, 27 rebounds. That's coming to work.
So Lewis getting a hand in there to create a hell ball situation. Possession stays with Barbados. Barbados trying to get some rest for Atherley just before the end of the quarter, so she can have the time at the end of the quarter and the break. So Cumberbatch gets it to Phillips. Cumberbatch. So now there's 2 Cumberbatches in the ball game. And the other Cumberbatch went baseline. That was a tough shot. Didn't get it to go. Sweeting to Kelly. Kelly, no good. So 1 second to go in the first quarter. And Barbados with a 2-point advantage over the Bahamas. So Sweeting handling the rock for the Bahamas, met by Cumberbatch. Thorpe picks up the errant pass. Here comes Barbados. Cumberbatch to Cumberbatch. Gill at the top of the key. Dale Marie Cumberbatch. Turnover. Sweeting drops it off. Ooh. And Gill immediately goes over to pick up Tracy Lewis, letting her know that wasn't intentional. Seen a lot of great sportsmanship in this women's tournament. Delancey checks into the ball game, replacing Sweeting.
So the Bahamas weathering that storm from Barbados early on in the game, as they have gotten within 2. Another shout out to the Jacksonville Lady Dolphins. Coach said she hope you guys are going to study hall. She did.
First free throw for Lewis. No bueno. So
it wasn't Cumberbatch that tripped her.
Right.
It was, wasn't it Gail? Wasn't it Gail that tripped her? You said she
Yeah,
went
it was
over and
Gail.
helped her up. It was Gail.
No, it was Thorpe. Thorpe.
Thorpe, that's who it was. They worked together and they got it good. And that's the right call. As Thorpe was the one that clipped her.
So Terry Ennis on top of it, making sure that Dale Marie Cumberbatch isn't credited for the foul.
Still don't look like he's happy with them giving it to Thorpe. Somebody clipped her.
Yeah, she didn't foul by herself. So Atherley gets it to Cumberbatch. Atherley from a distance. No good. Rebound by Delancey. Oh, nice cut by Lewis. Lewis gets it to go. So good find from Kelly to Lewis. Atherley across the timeline. Had it deflected. Atherley got it back and was fouled by Lewis.
Athlete slow to get up. And another show of good sportsmanship as Kelly reached over to help her up. Don't see that too much on the man's side.
Atherley seems to be shaken up. So we got to get some housekeeping done.
Trent over there looking at the...
Trent is supervising the mop duties now.
Said you missed the spot.
Cumberbatch gets a screen from Atherley. Thorpe puts it on the floor, leaves it for Cumberbatch from a distance. Short, Atherley reverse. Good!
And she needs to get more involved in the offense.
We were saying that from yesterday. I mean, obviously one of the stars of the Barbados squad just hadn't been aggressive prior to today. So Ambathy. Good!
And she's a good offensive player.
So Cumberbatch on the wing, definitely quicker than Grant. Saw the mismatch and took it to the lane.
Grant had no chance of keeping in front of Cumberbatch, and she used that quickness to get to the basket. She shoots two.
So Knowles replaces Kelly. Wasn't it like something like that with Destiny's Child? Did Knowles? No, Beyonce never went anywhere. There's Beyonce, Knowles, there was Kelly Rowland. Who else was there?
I forgot the other one.
No.
Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle. Is there a Michelle on the Bahamas squad? No Michelle. Oh well. Cumberbatch. Short. Rebound, Grant. Delancey. Delancey, the runner, no good. Gets her own rebound. Offensive foul called on Grant. A little too aggressive in the post. That's the third personal foul on Grant.
And so far, Coach Mack is in a dogfight.
20-19. Grant with the steal. Grant fouled. Ooh, and the lay is good.
Grant using that body and that strength to power her way up to make that basket.
Atherley just not big enough to deter Grant. Grant gets it to go. So Moss will replace Grant. Cumberbatch Gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe with the pull-up. Splash.
That's the way you,
23-21.
that's the way you get the team to call off the press, by making buckets.
Delancey guarded by Cumberbatch. Goes to the right side of the floor, tries to get it into JJ. JJ puts it up, and it's good.
That's just a big-time move right there. JJ going against a smaller defender.
Cumberbatch lost her footing. Steal. Knowles. Knowles overshot the basket. Atherley try to get it. Possession goes to Barbados. Atherley looking around in disbelief. Not sure who she doesn't believe, whether it was the official or her teammates.
Trent enjoys being a manager.
Atherley to Cumberbatch, to Dale Marie. Cumberbatch in the corner. Dale Marie finds a way to get baseline, puts it up, no good.
Get some good-looking shots at the basket, just can't finish.
Armbrister, pull up, no good. Atherley is really big on the boards from the guard position.
Using her body to box out JJ, and a lot of times it's not about how tall you are, it's about positioning and putting the body on the defender.
So Atherley has the rock. Gets it to Cumberbatch. Dale Marie. Cumberbatch in the corner. Dale Marie goes middle. Dumps it off for Thorpe. Thorpe couldn't handle it.
Dale Marie got to shoot that.
Must. Knowles to Delancey. Armbrister penetrates. Layup. Good. So Bahamas now starting to impose their will. Up 27-21 over Barbados. Phillips. Cumberbatch. Nice up fake. Falta personal.
And Coach very animated on the sideline. As she was upset, now all she can do is smile at it.
I like how Coach played that off. She said, I'll tell them. As she was getting awarded right. So, we'll be back with more second quarter action. Bahamas up 27-21 over Barbados. So Bahamas has 2 timeouts, Barbados none. Cumberbatch gets the first free throw to go. That's Maria Cumberbatch at the line. Second free throw is good. So Maria Cumberbatch guarding Delancey. Delancey goes away from the JJ screen. She wants it from Moss instead. Illegal screen on Moss. That's a good call. So that immediately gets Moss out of the ball game, replaced by Pierre. So Daniel. Oh, nice back cut. Didn't get it to go. So JJ pushes it to Armbrister. Armbrister pulls it out. Fade away. No bueno. Oh, they're off to the races. Dun, 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 dun. Maria Cumberbatch for two. 27-25. Bahamas.
This Bahamas squad showing some Barbados squad showing some fight today.
They certainly are. Armbrister. The pull-up. Good.
She looks to score when she gets the ball.
Another one of my favorite players in the tournament. Daniel. Passes it to Thorpe. Thorpe from the corner. Didn't get the roll. So here comes Bahamas. Move it. Thorpe with the block shot. Armbrister to Pierre. Short.
They're battling down there. Look at the tattoo on the back of Armbrister's arms.
The letter like yours?
What does it say?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SA. Somehow I don't think it stands for San Antonio. But Atherley with a nice drive doesn't get it to go. Oh, look at the reverse. Atherley is crafty, man. I just want to see her just say, you know what? I'm going to take this team and put them on my shoulder.
And I think she's quite capable of doing that.
Good. Second free throw. Long. Rebound Pierre. Here comes Sweeting. Sweeting. Directing traffic. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly looking inside to JJ. JJ guarded by Atherley. Steps through. Too strong. Put back. No good. JJ again. Too strong. Pierre. Good.
Athlete upset they couldn't get that rebound. As they're undersized, but they're fighting.
Well, luckily Thorpe has got good hands because Atherley threw the inbound pass real hard. So here comes Kelly. Kelly to JJ. JJ from a distance, in and out. Armbrister, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Armbrister. Thorpe was there on the rebound. So Dale Marie Cumberbatch checking into the ball game. Gill is going to give Atherley a spell. Portier in the game for the Bahamas. Thorpe. Pull up. Short. Here comes Portier. Portier pushing it. Good.
Coast to coast. As one of the Barbados players has to stop the ball. No one did.
Maria Cumberbatch tried to get it to go. Thorpe. Put back, no good. I heard a slap from here.
Heard it also.
Dale Marie penetrates. No foul. Here comes Sweeting. Pushing it up the floor. Portier.
Offensive foul.
So offensive foul call on Sweeting. Bahamas assistant coach Varel Clark says she was in the circle.
I think the circle is only for if you're going up for the shot. Not after you pass it and you run the defender over.
So Atherley had a very short rest. Back into the ball game. Moss replaces Pierre. So Atherley, crossover.
And I think they need to look at that a lot more this half. As I don't think Amistad can guard Athlete one-on-one.
I'm in total agreement. Actually, I don't think there are many players in this tournament that could guard Atherley one-on-one.
I don't know if Athlete know that, though.
First free throw is good.
If I'm the Barbados coach, I'm calling flat, spreading the court out and letting her go one-on-one, see if she can pick up some fouls.
Second free throw is good. Sweeting, pushing it.
Sweeting is fast.
Didn't get the roll.
Athlete again.
Another rebound for Atherley. Atherley pushing it. Pull up. Short. Ooh. Folks being wiped out. Cumberbatch to Dale Marie Cumberbatch from the corner. Splash.
Cumberbatch square.
The Cumberbatch kids.
Barbados team very impressive today.
Sweeting. Crossover. JJ. From a distance. No good. Amber. JJ with an easy deuce.
And Barbados has no answer for JJ inside. Yeah, she scores an easy hoop.
So Gill looking inside to Dale Marie Cumberbatch. Nice pass. Two more for Atherley. 37-30 in favor of Bahamas.
Cumberbatch looking for the foul as she thought the defender was on her back.
Dale Marie Cumberbatch a lot more aggressive on offense. Oh, look at that move.
She has an arsenal of moves. She's certainly been aggressive from since the onstart of this game.
I don't know, but it seems like Barbados has got some locker room material before the game. Maybe they heard Bahamas thought this was going to be an easy game because they're playing very, very aggressive. Good.
And again, in FIBA rules, there's a point system in case of a tie. Remember, Dominican Republic beat this team, I think, by 20 plus. Virgin Islands beat them by 18.
Turnover. Here comes Barbados. Phillips pushing it up the floor. Phillips gets it to Cumberbatch to Atherley. Atherley with the stutter step. Nice drive, didn't get it to go. Oh, Gill flying through the air. Good hustle by Gill. I don't think Gill is injured, just tired.
Either that or she don't want to give the ball up. Nice offensive rebound. Trent is up making sure my boy is doing the job correct way. As he looks at him and says, good job.
Gill, right side, looking inside to Atherley. Dumps it off to Atherley. Atherley working down low. Atherley lost it. That was going to be ambitious either way.
Good idea.
12.8 to go in the first half. Bahamas up 37-31. Sweeting handling against Maria Cumberbatch. Sweeting crossover. The runner short. 1.8 seconds. So that's the end of the first half. Bahamas up 6, 37-31 over Barbados. Second half should be a good one.
Great half by this Barbados team, and they came out to play today. As we get back to second half action, don't forget the CBC acknowledges the visit of the Hoop It Up Foundation and Youth Affairs and Sports Programs to the Senior Women's Basketball Championship here in Tortola, BVI. CBC encourages youth development basketball program and is delighted to see the turnout and encourage programs of this nature. Here comes JJ over to the right to Ambister. Back up top to Grant. Grant back to Ambister. Try for the jump shot. Rebound. JJ. Good for two. Coach Mack wants her team to press as she needs some more points on the board. Up top to Thorpe. Thorpe looks, think about it, spin move. Passes it out to Phillips. Phillips with a jump shot. No good. Here comes the Bahamas as Ambister comes up the court. She looks to the right to Delancey. Delancey back up with the penetration. No good. Oh, beautiful out of bounds play by the Bahamas as Ambister came around, cut to the basket for the wide open shot. Athlete up top, Athlete in the corner to Thorpe. Jump shot, no good. And coach wants a team to push. Here comes Kelly. Back up top to Ambister. Ambister penetrates to the right to Delancey, down low to JJ. JJ with the spin move. Foul. Timeout, Barbados. So Coach Mack wants her teams to force the pressure, speed this game up. I'm going to go out on a limb right here as my psychic powers has been good the first tournament and say that before this game is over, Coach Mack is going to pick up a technical foul. I'm going to go out on a limb here. She's lucky my friend Casey Henry is not reffing this game. She might have already picked up two of them.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree.
But she's in the air right now of the official from Guyana, and
Sherwin Henry.
He's very patient with her.
So Cumberbatch to Athlete. Pull up. No good. Rebound. Oh, nice move by Gill. Athlete with the runner, no bueno.
And here comes
Grant, nice spin move. But Cumberbatch was waiting on the spin inside the JJ. JJ with a turnover. JJ hasn't been that dynamite today, But last night she was awesome.
And I got to say it again. I think it's fatigue. She played a lot of minutes last night, playing a lot of minutes today. So.
And ain't every day is going to be your day, but yesterday was something special for JJ. Oh, nice move. Move it. Grant with the block shot.
JJ quietly close to a double-double as she has 8 points and 8 rebounds. And we talked about her scoring and her rebounds yesterday, but she also had 5 blocks.
Oh, she did it all. Another block shot, right on cue. Ahead to Kelly. Kelly didn't get it to go. Armbruster fouled, so Armbruster will have to earn 2 at the line.
It's funny how that works. I talk about a specific situation and then right there it happens.
Just happens. Just like beam me up Scotty in the men's tournament. Armbruster got it to go. Second free throw is no good. Wow, good
Beautiful
hustle.
save.
Great play.
Beautiful hustle by Athlete.
Athlete is working hard out there for Barbados. Lost the handle. Gill gets it across the timeline. Athlete, good hustle. Gill, nice cut. Phillips didn't get it to go. Phillips was fouled by Portier. So Phillips to shoot a couple. First one no good. Phillips shoots her free throws right of center. There's a good look at her angle from the free throw line. Second one is good. Portier handling the rock. Steps into it. JJ, no good. Rebota, Cumberbatch. Atherley, cross the timeline. Atherley to Thorpe. Thorpe went baseline. Nobody there to save her. Here comes Armbruster. Nice pass to JJ. JJ lost her footing. So Coach Mac was looking for something to kick. Just decided to sit down instead. Phillips on the penetration jump shot. No good. Rebound, JJ. Here comes Portier. Portier drops it down to Armbruster. Move it. Block shot. I'm going to give it to Athlete.
That was a good block. Had a guy came to me at halftime. He was like, "Are you one of the guys that's doing the commentator?" I was afraid to say yes. I was like, yes, I am. He was like, "Congratulations."
Awesome. When was this? Did I miss that?
Yeah, you was.
When did that happen?
You was outside looking for food.
Of course I was. Grant. Actually off of Grant's arms. Sherwin Henry got that right. So Atherley. Oh, spin move. Excuse me. Oh, behind the back. Excuse me. Dumps it off to Phillips. Phillips to Thorpe. Thorpe, the pull-up. Deflected by JJ. So another block shot for Jay. JJ pushing it. Pull up. No good. Kelly drops it off to JJ. JJ just dropped it off of Thorpe.
JJ huffing and puffing.
So Moss to replace JJ. So Portier will inbound. Down low, nice arm brister. So Daniel across the timeline. Drops it off. The jump shot. Good.
Ooh, yeah. Nice
You
looking.
know what that note means?
Nice
Ruth
looking
Gill for
pull-up.
2.
Nice looking pull-up by Gill.
Oh, Grant wanted it. Grant had it knocked away. Gives it to Armbrister. Armbrister. Oh, that could have been an offensive foul. So Barbados getting the worst end of that exchange. Harrison and Knowles checking into the ball game, replacing Grant and Kelly.
Definitely a lot of contact under the basket. As Moss got the foul before the expiration of the shot clock.
First free throw is good. Moss' second free throw is good.
If I'm not mistaken, this might be the biggest lead of the game for the Bahamas.
So Gill. Oh, nice pass to Bowen. Bowen mistimed the jump. So Coach Macmac asking for that defensive pressure. Gets it inside. Oh, move it. Moss, put back, no good. Gill comes out with it. Gill lost it out of bounds.
Coach Mack trying to get an extra call. Yes.
So the foul is called on Rhea Phillips.
Technical foul. Just told her to watch, told the ref to please look for the moving screen, and he gave her a technical foul. I've seen players say much worse than that.
Oh, yeah, much. Harrison, first free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Armbrister. Back to Portier. Foul on Cumberbatch.
And I'm not trying to get Coach Mack a technical foul, but if you're going to call that on a player, then certainly you could have been called a technical foul on the bench of the Bahamas team.
So Knowles to the free throw line. First attempt is good. Second free throw, no good. Good hustle by Gill, but possession stays with the Bahamas.
Coach Mack working the official.
Armbrister, right side. Free arm. Got away with that. And then gets the layup. Daniel turns it over.
Looked like a running back just now with the stiff arm going to the basket.
Heisman Trophy pose.
So the Bahamas starting to open it up.
Inside. Harrison with the repost. Armbrister keeps it for herself. Rebound fought for by Bowen. Bowen touched it last. Harrison's aggressive in the post.
And that's what the player was trying to tell the referee, watch for the legal screens. Coach Mack agreeing, telling the ref, good call.
So the foul call on Brittany Harrison. Thorpe checks into the ball game, replacing Bowen. Daniel having her troubles.
So the wheels starting to fall off for this Barbados team, who had a good showing in the first half. Cumberbatch started off real good. She's been non-existent lately.
Knowles, nice move. Didn't get it to go. Harrison tried to save it. So JJ coming back into the ball game along with Kelly and Grant, replacing Knowles, Harrison, and Moss. Atherley. Armbrister to Kelly. 2. So Thorpe brings it across the timeline. The jump shot is short. JJ try to tap it out. So Thorpe to inbound. Deflected by Grant. Grant gets the steal. Portier pushing it. Portier again. An offensive foul.
Pointed the wrong way, but I knew what he meant.
Delancey checking in for Portier.
One interesting thing that I noticed before the game, a lot of the players playing on these national teams sometimes have parents or grandparents from that country but has never been to that country. I can tell the Bahamas players, a lot of these girls have either lived in the Bahamas at one point or have been there. Right. While the national anthem was playing, all 12 players knew the national anthem as they were singing it.
And if you're just, watching at home for the first, you're not familiar with international play, I mean, that is a very valid point by Calvert. With some of the foreign-speaking countries, sometimes you'll find a player on the team that doesn't even speak the language, period. Cumberbatch. First free throw, no good. Cumberbatch's second free throw is good.
And whoever is guarding JJ, if that was me, I'm in her face right now telling her, call the screen. As she was laid out by a monstrous screen by Jones.
Cumberbatch thought about it. Gets it to Atherley. Atherley penetrates from the top of the key. No good. Rebound, Grant. Kelly. Kelly with the left is good. So in that instance, Coach Mac told Kelly early, you, meaning keep it. Don't pass it to Armbruster. Good decision. So Cumberbatch goes left. Had it knocked away by Grant. Cumberbatch will go to the free throw line and shoot a couple. So Bahamas able to open it up by 22 in the third quarter. Moss checking in. Moss replaces Grant. First free throw is good.
If you would just walk in the gym and look at the Virgin Islands team as they're sitting across from where we're at, you think to yourself, it's a bunch of high school players.
Yeah.
But they got themselves a squad.
Second free throw is good. So Kelly, right side of the floor, penetrates down the lane, lost it. Possession goes to Barbados. Atherley, the give and go. Gives it to Phillips. Phillips with a pull-up, no good. Rebound, Atherley. Atherley with the hook shot, good.
Nice move. She got to do more of that.
Armbruster.
Armbruster gets the ball. She puts her head down, and she's looking to do one thing, and that's score.
Oh, nice. Moss got it to go. So Moss seems to have turned an ankle. (59-39) in favor of the Bahamas with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. Atherley to Phillips. Atherley, Cumberbatch. Atherley from a distance, no bueno. Here comes Armbruster. Armbruster didn't get the runner to go. Knowles couldn't hang on to the rebound, so here comes Barbados. Phillips gets it to Thorpe. Thorpe had it stolen away by Armbruster. Armbruster for two.
She's a good-looking player. Very offensive-minded.
So at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's the Bahamas 61, Barbados 39.
So as we start the fourth and final quarter, see if Barbados can cut into this lead. Cumberbatch needs to get a little aggressive as she's disappeared in this second half.
So Mac agreeing with the call, kind of. She told her player, you can't hold her, only they can do that.
Good pass by Athlete down low as she found Thorpe on the baseline. And I still got my prediction for Coach Mack as we have a whole quarter to go. Come on, Coach Mack, don't disappoint me.
Thorpe's first attempt is no bueno. Second free throw is good. Harrison met by Cumberbatch.
That's good help side defense from Cumberbatch as she was right there waiting for her as she spun in the middle of the lane.
Knowles will shoot two. So Coach Mac feeling she needs a big win in terms of point differential, setting her guards to press on a made free throw.
I'm a YouTube Coach Mack when she back in her playing days to see how aggressive she was on the court.
I could tell she was an aggressive defender.
If anyone knows where we can find some footage of Coach Mack, hit us up on Twitter at
SunDaddy12, SUNDADDY 12. Sun is in the sky, Daddy is in your father. The numbers 1 and 2 because if I am 1, you're 1 too. Atherley. Oh, you know what though? I had somebody who's coached by the Jamaican Hurricane.
Simone Edwards?
Yeah. And they hit me up on Facebook at Rational Thinker. So if you want to hit me up on Facebook too, you prefer to do that, you can do that. So yeah, she was saying, man, take it easy on my coach. She's just passionate about the game. But, I mean, we all know we've just been having fun with her. I mean, but she's just a joy to watch. It's also great to see the Bahamas coach do her thing on the sideline as well.
And please don't take any of our comments personal, as we're good friends with both coaches, as Coach Edwards came by already for the day and said hi to both of us before the first game.
Atherley hits the second.
They got a big one in the nightcap as they face a tough Trinidad and Tobago team.
I'm looking forward to that one. So Kelly gets it to JJ. JJ penetrates to the middle, throws it up, no good. Cumberbatch gets the rebound, gives it to Thorpe. Thorpe ahead to Gill. Cumberbatch goes left, gives it to Gill. Gill to Atherley. Atherley with the pull up, no good.
Coach Mack looked like one of those players that the coach would call in the game for her defensive presence. Be like, McQuinn, I don't want her to touch the ball.
So Kelly gets it to Delancey, and Delancey is fouled by Maria Cumberbatch. So JJ the inbound.
And Athlete is the point guard, and she's guarding the center. Go figure.
Right. And Athlete across the timeline. Cumberbatch to Cumberbatch. Short. Maria Cumberbatch didn't get the putback to go. Delancey clears it, gets it to Kelly. Kelly had it knocked away by Dale Marie Cumberbatch. DMC gets it to Maria Cumberbatch. Couldn't get that to go. We got a foul on Kelly.
Kelly holding Cumberbatch, not allowing her to go for the offensive rebound.
So Harrison and Ambrister checking into the ball game. So is Moss.
So offense for defense.
Atherley, no good.
I saw 3 Bahamas players come off the floor, but only 2 went off. Good defense.
So Thorpe to Atherley. Atherley to Gill. Back to Atherley. Atherley pats it with the left. She was fouled by Harrison.
And I'm telling you, I'm baffled as I can't understand why the Barbados coach hasn't isolated Ashley a lot more, as she can get to the basket at will. I mean, I haven't seen them stop her as yet.
But also, in fairness to the coach, I mean, it is a compliment. I mean, I paused because, you know, in the men's tournament, we offered some critique and got criticized for it. But at the same time, Atherley has to show that aggression, and I just don't see it from her. Even though you can see that she's probably the most capable player on the Barbados squad, she isn't exerting herself. She's not imposing her will on the game.
She's also asked to do a lot, Rashidi, as she's probably leading this team in rebounds.
Yeah, and there you go. I mean, she steps in. Ooh.
Rebounds, and also she's asked to guard JJ, who is a tough assignment for her.
And I think it's a testament to her unselfishness, but in this case, I think she needs to be on the offensive end, a little more selfish, looking for her own shot. She's doing everything else that's necessary to win, but unfortunately, they also need her to score to win. Armbrister's first free throw is good.
Athlete called for the block. I thought she was there.
Me too.
Pick up the charge, but our opinion don't count.
Armbrister's second free throw is good as well. 6:50 to go in the ball game. Foul call on Delancey. Sweeting getting set to check into the ball game. Cumberbatch's first free throw is good. Second free throw is good. So Delancey replaced by Sweeting. Sweeting pushes it across the timeline. Sweeting, a solid little point guard for the Bahamas. Tried to find Moss inside, didn't get it. Moss able to retrieve.
That's going up.
Armbruster, short. Harrison, no good. Moss, good. So Sweden with the deflection.
Barbados shooting a woeful 16% from the field.
Atherley to Thorpe, back to Atherley. Atherley with the reverse, good.
And with all the assignments that she have, Rashida, I think that's what takes away from her offensive scoring. As I said, she has to rebound. She has to guard the biggest player on the other team.
Sweeting jump shot, no bueno. Atherley with another rebound.
Remember, they don't have the services of Bowen this game.
So Grant, JJ, and Portier checking into the ball game, replacing Moss, Harrison, and Sweeting.
Coach bringing in some fresh legs to see if she can run this score up a little bit. Remember, DR beat this same Barbados team by 40. The U.S. Virgin Islands beat them by 18.
So Gill. Oh.
Got away with the extra steps.
Portier dumps it off. 2 points good for Knowles. Atherley, top of the key. Gets it to the opposite side. Jump shot is good.
Nice looking one
for
dribble and
Gill.
pull up.
You missed your cue. That was Gill.
Good block. With the win, both Bahamas and DR will be 2-1. So that game between the U.S. Virgin Islands is very important, as the Bahamas will have to sit and wait to see if they move on to the next round.
So with 4:32 to go in the ball game, it's 68 for the Bahamas, 52 for Barbados. So Portier to inbound for Bahamas. Knowles was wide open. Finally got it into her. Goes inside to Armbruster. So Sherwin Henry overruled Espinosa Cabrera.
And it was the right call.
Armbruster for 2 more down low.
Amberson now with 23 points, 9 rebounds.
So Portier drops it off to Lewis. So Gill gets it across the timeline. Stolen away by Armbruster. Lewis pushes it to JJ.
It's either got to be a charge or a blocking foul.
And Gill got the worst of that one.
It's got to be something.
Certainly. So the lead is 20 with 3:38 to go. Bahamas in a man-to-man or woman-to-woman. Daniel all the way to the rack, uninterrupted.
Where did that come from? Good-looking drive by Daniel.
So Delancey to Armbruster. Armbruster gets it to Lewis. Lewis sidestep the defense. JJ put back. Good.
She's just too big and tall in there.
Steal. Knowles. Knowles doesn't get it to go. Her putback went to the roundabout and in. Steal, Delancey. Delancey for 2.
Coach trying to run up the score now.
Backcourt call. So Bahamas continuing to put fresh bodies in there. Barbados calls timeout. Armbruster. The pull-up. Good. Thorpe elbowed Kelly. Down to Dale Marie Cumberbatch as she's whistled for traveling. So Kelly with a crossover, pull up, no good. Kelly gets it back, clears it. Delancey. To Armbruster. Armbruster looking inside, nothing happening. Foul call on Dale Marie Cumberbatch, and she's agreeing. So Kelly handling the rock. Goes behind the back, penetrates down the lane, didn't get the roll. Grant tapped it up, but Atherley comes away with it. Atherley ahead to Dale Marie Cumberbatch. Pull up. Good. So Delancey pushes it. Hesitation and jump shot no good by Moss. So Daniel, Dale Marie from a distance, splash.
So Dale Marie Cumberbatch trying to spoil the automatic advance for Bahamas. According to my point system, and don't quote me on this, if the Bahamas win by 27, they automatically move on to the medal round.
Oh, nice move by Delancey.
As it stands now, they're only up by 21.
Well, Mac is coaching like that is the magic number.
I think she knows.
So Atherley has it knocked away. JJ throws it ahead to Knowles. Layup no good. JJ rebound. Foul by Phillips.
So the
With
US
30
Virgin Islands have their work cut out for them, as they might have to win this game. A loss does no justice for them.
JJ's first attempt is good.
It's kind of tough to win 2 games, lose 1, and then you still don't end up going to the medal round. And that's going to be the situation for one of these teams.
That's tough indeed. JJ's second free throw is good. So Daniel to Phillips. No bueno. Rebota. Knowles. JJ. Fouled by Atherley. So JJ to shoot a couple. 16 seconds left in this ball game. First free throw is good. And the advantage is 24. Make it 25.
And the Bahamas is still pressing.
So Daniel to Phillips. Phillips. Corner to Thorpe. And that's the ball game. 84-59. Victory for Bahamas.
From my understanding, Virgin Islands can lose by 3 points and still advance.